Greetings and congratulations, Neshaminy High School class of 2020. What a time that you have been through. And suffice it to say, almost nobody alive right now has graduated high school in the manner that you are graduating today. Your sports seasons wiped out, your prom wiped out, and you didn't get to do so many of the things that so many have done in graduating classes long before you were even born. But that's what's going to make your graduating class so special. That is what you will share with all the graduating classes of 2020, not just high school, but middle school and colleges as well. When you look back upon this time, and I'm sure it was a struggle, goodness knows, it was a struggle in this house at times, and it still is. We don't know how much longer we have to go before we can breathe easy with regard to the end of this pandemic. But when you look back upon this time, and someday when you are parents or maybe even your grandparents and you hear some complaints from your children or grandchildren, you will say to them, "Oh yeah? Let me tell you about the time that we spent almost our entire existence inside in our homes. Let me tell you about the time when I didn't have a prom. I didn't get to finish my baseball season or my softball season. I didn't get to do so many of the things that you are all going to get to do." And that is going to make you so much more better off for what you've experienced. In fact, when people look at your resumes, when people look at when you graduated high school, they're going to look down and say, you were the class of the pandemic, weren't you? 2020, that was the class of the pandemic. Yes, it was. Yes, you are. And you'll always have that. And that is quite an intense and special bond that you will share with all your fellow graduates, not just from Neshaminy High School, but from all high schools and colleges throughout the country. And that's not something to just look away at, because it's quite special. It really is. As you go forth, whether you're going to college, whether you're going into the work world, whatever it is that you choose to do, just remember what it took to get through this, to get to this point. Just remember your resolve. Just remember all you've learned from your teachers and from your parents. And please give a huge hug and a huge thank you to your parents for all that they have done for you. And believe me, you'll never know. You'll never know what your parents have done. The little things, the things that have just caused them heartache because they have worried about you or worried for you. You'll never know all the things that your parents have done because they love you so much. So please thank them when this is all over as you go about the rest of your lives. But whether you're going to college or whether you're going into the workforce, you're going to be confronted from time to time, and not just a little bit either, throughout your entire lives. You're going to be confronted from time to time with obstacles in your path, from things that really make you scratch your head, from things that get you upset. And when you are confronted with those times, and when you're trying to look for a way to get forward, to move forward, and to be successful throughout your life, ask yourself the right questions. And you've got to figure out what those questions are. But when you ask yourself a question, you will also have an answer for that question. What do I want to do with my life? Why do I want to go here? Why do I want to study this? Why do I want to enter into this particular area of work? Why? Ask yourself the questions why. And you will come up, your mind will come up if you really think about it. And sometimes you might even have to write them down. But your mind will answer those questions. Let me tell you. I don't have much more to say than that. They told me 2 minutes, and I think I'm at 4+. So sorry. What do you think my producers say to me when I'm in the studio? Stop that guy. It is one of the honors of my career, truly, to get to talk to you. It is so special to be able to talk to a group of young people that are going out into this world. And I'd like to thank everybody at Neshaminy School District. Thank you, Principal French, everybody for inviting me. This was really, really so special for me. One more thing. We're going through a lot of strife in our country. a lot of difficulties with regard to racism. Please get involved. Please make sure that it's over. Please make sure that everybody is equal. And it's not just enough to not be racist. You've got to be anti-racist. Joe Thomas said that. Joe Thomas was an all-pro tackle for the Cleveland Browns, and he wrote an article in the Players Tribune. And it said, it's not enough to not be racist. You have to be anti-racist. And I agree with that, and then some. I hope you'll join me in that thought process as well. So I send a hearty congratulations. I send much love, and I'm not sending any luck because you won't need it. That's how special you all are to have endured a heck of a senior year. Michael Barkan, signing off to the class of 2020. Thanks again.